Hello, welcome back to Otter Pop Culture. Today we're going over Petit Biscuit's third album called Parachute. So this is a French DJ who made a huge splash in 2015 with his song Sunset Lover, which is I really love, and I heard it all over the place, and I just love the sound, and then it kind of disappeared after a while. But after that time, and 2 years later in 2017, he released Presents, which was a really amazing album. I loved pretty much every song. And then he released We Were Young, the playlist that came out in 2019. I did not listen to that one. I didn't know it released. So I'm pretty much going from that on to the next one. And we're in the third album, and I really do like this album. It's much shorter than both of the other previous albums. This one is like 9 songs, and it's simple but sweet. It's like to the point. It touches on multiple just rolling everywhere. It touches on multiple pieces of subjects while putting them into one and having them kind of sync nicely. So, and some of this, and pretty much the main subjects seem to be about himself, love, whether it's you're in it or out it, and losing a loved one, whether they're leaving you physically or leaving you spiritually, kind of like passing away kind of thing. So, let me just go over the ones I really like and with some side notes to some things. So what I understood first is that he composed this album pretty much in Iceland. He took a trip all the way over to there and took a year gap to kind of just figure it all out. And I think it really worked out. I definitely think this sound is so nice, and it sounds like it's still going along the lines of still having his own, like, original sound that he usually has with Presence, but with a little more of him. Actually, a lot more of him. Like, he's the one that's singing, and he's singing more, and that's way more than ever happened in Presence. I think he had maybe like 4 songs that he sang in it, and the rest of it was featured, and the other ones were pretty much instrumentals. So, he has an instrumental in this one too. Some of the songs I like are Burning. I love Burning. It's pretty much talking about falling in love with falling in love with a person that you are normally just having physical attraction with and just having sex with, and you realize, like, oh shit, I actually do like this person, and you don't really know how to express it to this person, if they feel the same, or if this is exactly where it's gonna be, kind of thing. Pick Your Battles featuring Diplo was really nice. I love the production. I love the voice of, hope I pronounce this right, Midian. I love her voice. I thought it sounded really nice. Another one I liked is Constellation. Is one of those ones that's talking about losing somebody that really helped you through a difficult times, and how weird it is to feel that emptiness from that person not being there, and now you're going through these difficult times, or whatever these difficult times come up, you have a fear that, like, oh shit, how am I going to handle it now, kind of thing. I really like the song. I love the fact that the chorus is strictly guitar solo. There's really no chorus. It's just verse, guitar solo, and I love it. I feel like the guitar solo adds more emotion to the song. Going into another one I really liked, which was the second single to this album, which was Driving Through the Night. I did not like it at first. I didn't like the first verse, because there's this part where he says, I have a feeling that I feel so hard, and he says it in a weird way, because I think he wants it to rhyme, but it definitely just one of those ones is like, that didn't really hit as right. But as it goes on, the song is just beautiful. I feel like like a flower. Like, it blooms and blooms and blooms more, and just gets beautiful and just more and more beautiful, and it just sounds so nice. Yeah, I really like it. And there's a couple quotes I really like about it, because at the end, so the song is pretty much talking about a lonely guy who's driving through the night, but at the end he picks up another person who's also lonely, so they're lonely together. But in the end he asks, like, how do you feel tonight? Like, what's going on? And she says, I'm searching for something that makes me feel alive. But then she turns it around and she says, you know, love isn't the only thing that can make your heart beat. Freedom it has no price. Freedom makes life worth living. I think what she's saying is that just it's not, pretty much point blank, love is not the only thing that is worth living for. Like, you can still live a very fulfilling life just on your own, and having that freedom and just enjoying that freedom is just as much as important as enjoying another person's love. Going into the another one, last two I really like. I Leave Again featuring Shallou. Really, really like it. It has a lot of pieces that just, the emotion is really there. And this one's talking about trying to connect with a loved one who passed away or left. So, and he talks about I walk the pathways we used to know. And he repeats, I try to feel you. He's trying to reconnect with this person, to feel what it's like to be with this person again, or remind himself of what it felt like to be around this person. And it doesn't, and of course he says in the whole thing, it doesn't hit right when you're with somebody compared to when you're thinking about what it's like to be with that person, or what it was like with that person. It's not the same feeling. I love production. And I love the idea that he is mixing, it feels like it's a mixture between a end of a relationship or an end of an era with a person that passed away. And so with all those sad situations, he points out, he's like, it's refreshing though to after a sad situation that you get a fresh start again. So you get to start over and see who you are again and see what's going on and continue life in a different direction. And whether it's alone or with somebody else or in a complete different other place, it's very refreshing to get to that point. And then Hang On's another one I really like. It sounds a lot like a Flume song, honestly, with the weird high-pitched little sounds that I'm not going to try to pronounce, do it. But apparently it was inspired by the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which I still to this day have not seen. But I heard so many good things about it. And pretty much he says, one of the things is, some of the quotes that he took, that he got inspired by were, hang on, I can wash your pain away. You won't have to press replay. In another piece he says, let me wash your brain. Now you forget who you've been. So pretty much in the direct, I don't know if it has anything to do with anything, but I do like the idea of it playing along with adding more emotion to the actual movie that I still haven't seen to this day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. It's a really, really good album. I actually, unfortunately, I spent a while kind of dodging the album in a way, because I felt I wasn't so convinced over Driving Through the Night. I liked it, but I was like, if it's just going to be this tone, I don't know if I'm going to fully I'm going to get tired of the album, so I kind of pushed it aside, unfortunately, for the longest time, and I was like, I need to get into it. It's only 9 songs, I need to get into it, and I'm so glad I did. It's a really, really nice album. It's very chill, it's nice to have in the background, it's nice to drive to, it's nice to just get lost in the emotion of what it's trying to pronounce to you. It's really, really nice. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a really nice album. I love that he's still sticking to the signatures that he has while still giving you some more diversity to his sound. Leave a comment below, tell me what you thought. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't, also let me know. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification button to get more of my views, to get more of my videos. And hit the like button if you like this video. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next video.